In every era, men have been told to choose with their hearts, to follow love, passion, and chemistry. But history doesn't favor the romantic. It favors the strategic. And no one understood this better than Niccolò Machiavelli. His philosophy wasn't built on fairy tales. It was forged in the brutal politics of Renaissance Italy, where weakness was punished and power was the only currency. Today, we apply his ruthless thinking to the modern battlefield of relationships. Because, make no mistake, choosing a partner is no less political than claiming a throne. And if you fail to see it, you're not choosing, you're being chosen. Machiavelli taught that appearances are everything, and that power must be preserved above all else. In modern relationships, most men ignore this. They chase beauty without depth. They confuse attention with affection. And they think a woman's charm means she's loyal. But a Machiavellian man sees differently. He knows every interaction is layered. Every compliment may conceal expectation. Every glance may be a calculation. He doesn't assume loyalty. He tests it. He doesn't beg for respect. He commands it. So why do men fail in relationships today? Because they are emotionally led in a world that rewards emotional control. The average man is reactive. He chooses based on lust, loneliness, or validation. He sees red flags but ignores them. He becomes infatuated with potential, not proof. And in doing so, he hands over power, often to someone who neither respects it nor knows how to handle it. Machiavelli would say, never give what cannot be taken back. And your energy, attention, and legacy are things you must guard ruthlessly. Now let's break down Machiavelli's philosophy. His most famous work, The Prince, outlines how rulers should manipulate perception, control outcomes, and maintain dominance through fear or respect. Applied to relationships, this means a man should present strength first, vulnerability second. He should reward loyalty, but punish betrayal. He should understand the incentives that drive behavior, and never assume good intentions. Machiavelli believed that men must be both lion and fox, strong enough to protect their domain, cunning enough to detect traps. When it comes to choosing women, powerful men do not rely on feelings. They assess value. Not just beauty, but character. Not just charm, but loyalty. Is she stable? Does she bring peace or chaos? Is she supportive in silence or only when praised? Does she respect boundaries or test them constantly? These are the calculations the Machiavellian man makes, because he understands a woman can be the greatest asset or the most efficient weapon to destroy him. Empires have fallen through poor selection. Legacies have been erased by misplaced trust. The high-value man knows what he wants long before he meets her. He has standards based on purpose, not loneliness. And when he chooses, it is deliberate. He watches how she treats others, not just him. He pays attention to what she does when she's not being watched. He values consistency over excitement. He knows that anyone can play the part, but honestly, few can keep it up. And time always exposes the truth. Modern culture tells men to be open, expressive, endlessly giving. But Machiavelli reminds us, power is not given, it is taken. The man who leads his relationship leads his life. The man who waits to be chosen is already forgotten. So, what are the practical steps? First, know your values. What do you stand for? What do you want your future to look like? Without vision, you will follow whatever pulls you in the moment. Second, test loyalty. Don't assume it. Time, pressure, and distance reveal what no sweet words ever will. Third, control access. Just because she's attractive doesn't mean she earns your energy. Make her qualify for your attention, not the other way around. Fourth, build first. Build your purpose, your discipline, your network. The stronger you are alone, the more wisely you will choose when the time comes. And finally, never let love blind you. Love is not a strategy. Love is a reward, one that comes when mutual respect, loyalty, and purpose align. Until then, stay focused. Because, Machiavelli didn't write for the hopeful. He wrote for the powerful. And in a world where divorce courts ruin empires and betrayal hides behind smiles, you cannot afford to choose poorly. The final warning? Weak men don't survive modern relationships. They get drained, discarded, and disrespected. Don't be one of them. Become the chooser. Build the frame. Set the terms. And if she can rise to meet you, you'll know. Not because she says it, but because she shows it. With action, with loyalty, and with respect. This is the sovereign doctrine. Where power isn't feared, it's mastered. Where you don't chase approval, you lead with purpose.